Well, good evening and God bless you wherever you and however you are tuning in. Tonight's broadcast, Section 5 basketball action from the Corral. It's ladies' night. Red and black are the colors tonight as the LeRoy Acton Knights, the number 9 seed, visit the 8-seeded Dansville Mustangs here on DMSN, the Dansville Mustangs Sports Network. Glad you could be with us tonight. Frank Williams with you for all the play-by-play action. Winner of tonight's game, well, of course, it is the second season, and the philosophy is always win and you go on, lose and you go home. And that's exactly what the scenario is tonight for both of these teams. The winner will get the dubious distinction of heading off to number 1 Mid-Lakes on Friday night. And we understand the time of that game has been changed from 7 o'clock Friday night to now 6 o'clock on Friday night. But at any rate, it's one of those situations where you look back and no matter what seed you are, who you beat is all out the window right now. You have to leave it on the floor tonight and then move on from there. And that's exactly what both of these two teams are looking to do tonight. LeRoy coming in to tonight's action with a record of 6-14. Meanwhile, Dansville at 10-10. At the break-even mark, Dansville had lost 3 in a row. It sunk to 7-10 and won their last 3 in a row to come back and finish at the 500 mark. And Marley Grimsley is hoping that his squad will carry that momentum into the postseason as well. They will be going without the services of Sydney Stone, who had some surgery the other day. We wish her the best and a speedy recovery as well. So the Knights and the Mustangs set to do battle tonight in Section 5 girls basketball. Let us salute those who have served, are serving, and will serve with the playing of our national anthem.
Expectations. Be loud, be proud, but please be positive and cheering. Flags are located at the floor of the gym as well as underneath the American flag.
Well, both of these teams have tried to fortify their rosters coming into tonight's action. With the loss of Sydney Stone, Dansville has called up Taylor Hampshire and Eleni Montezores as additional players from the JVs. And meanwhile, for the LeRoy Acton Knights, Rachel Smith and Anna Long up with Rob Curran's squad as Goose Dunn, Corin Dunn, at one of the guard spots. Abby Allen, a 5'4 sophomore. Angela Allen, a 5'10 senior. Kaylin Tresco, a 5'4 senior. And rounding it out, 5'8 sophomore Lindsay Stefanella, Rob Curran, head coach. They are 6-14 coming in. Meanwhile, the Dansville Lady Mustangs will shape up this way tonight in the starting lineup. as they will go with Bree Caruso, a 5'6" senior, at one of the guard spots.
Your Dansville Mustangs.
Dave Moody, head basketball coach and coach of the year. Bree Caruso. Ainsley Belcher, a 6-foot sophomore. She'll be in the middle. One of the guards will be 5'6" sophomore Chelsea Tyler in there. Maddie Lee, a 5'7" senior. And rounding out the lineup, Kaylee Meyer, a 5'6" sophomore for the 10 and 10. The Dansville Mustangs, coached by Marley Grimsley. Our officials for tonight's game, Pete McCabe and Joyce Fay, as the LeRoy Acton Knights will be moving from right to left in their road black jerseys with red numerals trimmed in white. Dansville in their home white jerseys with red numerals trimmed in black. So an all red and black night here, and that could possibly be the same on Saturday night, depending upon who wins the boys matchup between Wayland Cohocton and the Virtus Warriors. Virtus, their team colors are red and black as well. And of course, Dansville will be the number one seed in the boys action coming up on Saturday night here. We'll have it live for you on DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network, as they will take on the winner of tomorrow night's Wayland Cohocton at Virtus game. And game time on Saturday for the boys is set for 6 o'clock. So Lindsay Stefanella steps in along with Ainsley Belcher in this Section 5 basketball contest underway, and Bree Caruso comes away with it for Dansville. High post pass, Belcher, left side, Lee for three. Got it! Lee with an auspicious start at the 7:45 mark gives Dansville a 3-0 lead. A steal in the backcourt by Caruso. Caruso out front, left side, Lee again. No good. Rebound taken down. They'll kick it back out front. Ainsley Belcher. Right side, it's Tyler. High post pass, Bree Caruso. Left side corner, Kaylee Meyer. Leaves it right side to Chelsea Tyler. No good. Back iron rebound. Abby Allen for LeRoy. Dansville with a 3-0 lead, 10 seconds into the game. Left side bounce pass out front. Kaylin Tresco. Dribble drive into the paint, whistling a foul. Is it Caruso or is it Belcher? It's Caruso whistle for the personal foul. Her first, and going to the line is going to be Kaylin Tresco. So Tresco, at the 7:08 mark, looks to get part of it back for the Knights. Gets the first one to fall. Tresco, a 5'4" senior. So a 3-1 Dansville lead. Make it 3-2. So the Knights inch closer. Right side, it's Tyler. High post pass, Caruso. Left side corner, it's Lee. Taking it along the baseline. Kicks it out front, Caruso. Right side wing, Kaylee Meyer for three. Got it from downtown. Kaylee Meyer, the sophomore. Drills one, and it's a 6-2 Dansville lead. Left side dribble drive, Stefanella, no good. Belcher, quick outlet. Tyler on the move. Lee, left side, under the paint, puts the shot up, and one Maddie Lee. Foul on Abby Allen, and Lee gets a downtown three-pointer, and now has an opportunity to hit the old-fashioned three-pointer to add to Dansville's lead. So Lee shooting for a pair of threes here on this one. The lefty, no good. She gets two of the three, and the rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touch by LeRoy. So the Knights watched it go out of bounds. Dansville gets it back with an opportunity to add to an 8-2 advantage. 6.5 left to play in the first. Belcher in the paint has the ball stripped away. Ball knocked away momentarily in the backcourt, but Tresco takes it across the timeline out front. finds help. It's Abby Allen, the 5'4 sophomore. Right side corner, Stefanella stops. Shot blocked by Lee and out of bounds to Dansville. It was last touched by the Knights. Dansville with an 8-2 advantage. 2 minutes in, period number 1. Right side wing, lob pass into the paint. Too tall even for Ainsley Belcher. And the Knights pick it off. Abby Allen out front. Right side wing, it's Angela Allen. Has the ball knocked away by Caruso to the floor. And Tyler with the steal out front. Meyer, right side corner, it's Lee. Makes a move to the left, goes all the way to the hole. Can't get it to drop. Rebound out of bounds to LeRoy. So close for Dansville, but so far, and that's one of the things that the Mustangs have to do is make sure that those shots go, because you never know. Whistling a foul in the backcourt, it's going to be on Chelsea Tyler. Her first, team's second. 5.5 left to play. Dansville with an 8-2 lead. LeRoy with a basketball. Angela Allen to midcourt. It's Stefanella. Dribbles it across the timeline. Left side. Knocked away by Belcher. Taken away by Lee. Mustangs forecourt. Left side. Caruso stops. Gives it up on top. Meyer swings it right side. It's Tyler. They'll start the half-court offense. They look left side for Lee. Foul line left. Foul line right in the corner. Kaylee Meyer taking it along the baseline. Baseline feed. Caruso across the paint. Right side, Tyler alone shooting. Got it from downtown. Tyler with a 3, 5:06 left to play in the first. Timeout on the floor, LeRoy. Your score on the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. Dansville 11, LeRoy 2. Be sure to join us on Saturday night for boys sectional basketball here at the Mustangs Corral. Dansville and either Wayland Cohocton or the Virtus Warriors. Those two teams will meet in the city tomorrow night. The winner of that 8-9 matchup will play in Dansville in boys basketball on Saturday at 6. We'll have it for you right here. Out front, Allen bounce pass underneath. Right side, nice feed and the shot and the score for the Knights. Coming up with a bucket, Maura Dambra, who has just entered the lineup. Dambra with the deuce. And it's an 11-4 game. Bounce pass in the paint, no whistle, and an offensive foul on Ainsley Belcher. Ainsley, her first, team's third. Checking into the mix is Abby Belcher. For her sister Ainsley. Left side bounce pass in, knocked away by Abby Belcher and picked up by Caruso. Caruso, right side wing, it's Belcher looking for help. On top, Kaylee Meyer, the sophomore. Lee outside the arc on the left. Tyler on the right. In the corner, it's Kaylee Meyer. Launching one, no good. Abby Belcher with a tip, no good. Lee with a tip, and the score. 2+1. Maddie Lee, fall on Goose Dunn. So Lee with another opportunity for a 2+1. Stefanella looking to check back in, and she does. Karina Dunn, affectionately called Goose by her teammates, takes a seat, and Lee completes the three. So a 14-4 Dansville lead. Full court pressure knocked away by Lee. Taken by Caruso. Ball still loose. And the Knights come out of there with it. Caruso takes it away. Caruso out front. Leaves it for Meyer. Meyer directing traffic on the top. And now Lee outside the arc on the left. High post pass. Caruso right side. It's Chelsea Tyler. No good. Back iron LeRoy. On the run in the forecourt, Abby Allen. Left side pass out front. Stefanella tries to make a move to the baseline. Circling back up, Maura Dambra. Dambra gives it up in the right side corner, looking to take it along the baseline. Traveling call on Angela Allen. As Kaylee Meyer did a great job defensively cutting off that baseline. Right side wing, it is Tyler back on top. Swing it left side for Lee. High post pass to Caruso. Dribbles it down the paint. Right side, back out front. Meyer can't get it to fall. Chelsea Tyler off the window. No good, and the Knights come away with it. Kenna McKenzie has just checked in. Comes away with that basketball. McKenzie leaves it out front. It's Abby Allen. Allen left side, dish into the paint, knocked away momentarily by the Mustang defense. Back out front, 13 on the shot clock. It's Abby Allen from downtown and hits it. Abby Allen with a three-pointer at the 2:45 mark, and it's 14-7 Dansville. Maddie Lee out front, right side corner. Whistle, 3 seconds in the lane. LeRoy gets it back. Caitlin Tresco back in for Rob Curran's crew. Angela Allen gets a breather. Chelsea Tyler with a steal out front. Rebound taken underneath. Shot off the window for Abby Belcher is no good. And Steph Nella comes away with a rebound. Ball tipped out of bounds. Last touched by LeRoy, and Dansville gets it. So the Mustangs come away with it. And with the basketball, Kaylee Meyer to put it in play. Meyer, right, left side corner. Lee taking it along the baseline, whistling a foul. It's going to be on the Knights as it was Tresco. Caitlin Tresco tried to cut off that baseline by sticking the knee out there, and foul call, her first, team's third. Inside shot off the window, no good. And the Knights up the floor, trailing by 7, 14-7. Tresco uses up the dribble, and now right side, it's McKenzie, no good. Out front from downtown, Tresco, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds, last touch by Dansville. Megan Tyler in, the freshman. Maddie Lee takes a seat. Dansville with a 14-7 lead. Tresco still looking. Ball tipped away by Caruso, taken away by Meyer. Meyer ahead on the right side, and stepping in, Abby Allen with the steal for the Knights. Right side, it's Tresco pulling the trigger, no good. And it's Megan Tyler with a rebound for Dansville. Leaves it for sister Chelsea. And now Meyer, left side corner, it's Megan Tyler. Meyer out of bounds to Dansville. Checking back in, Angela Allen. Abby Allen takes a seat. Dansville inbounds it in front of the Knights bench. Kaylee Meyer brings it to the top of the point. Left side, it is Megan Tyler. Leaves right side, Chelsea Tyler. Down low, Abby Belcher tucks it along the baseline, shoots and scores. Abby Belcher with a power move, and right side shot by Tyler off the steal and a score. Timeout. LeRoy, 1:11 left to play in quarter number 1. Your score now, Dansville 18, LeRoy 7. So the Dansville defense getting some clutch steals and putting some points on the board off of a couple of those LeRoy turnovers. And they take themselves their largest lead of the ball game to the moment at 18-7. A trio of threes for Dansville in the ball game thus far. In the backcourt, Tresco in the middle, knocked away by Megan Tyler, but the Knights come up with it. Right side, Tresco, baseline right, shoots and scores. So a nice job done by LeRoy and Rob Curran's team as Tresco converts with less than a minute to play, makes it an 18-9 game. High post pass, Caruso. Left side, it's Megan Tyler. Right side, Chelsea Tyler. Spots up, no good. Long rebound, it's Bree Caruso as the ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by LeRoy. 42 seconds remaining here in the first period. Dansville by 9 at 18-9. Kaylee Meyer, Pete McCabe looking to put that ball back in play, and now it's Chelsea Tyler to Caruso. Lob pass underneath for Abby Belcher, taken away by Tresco. Tresco weaving her way up the floor for LeRoy. On the right side, cut off in the corner, bounce pass underneath, shot up by McKenzie, no good. Abby Belcher and McKenzie. It's McKenzie whistled on the personal foul, her first, team's fourth. 18-9 game. Dansville can expire the clock if they wish. 21 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Chelsea Tyler, right side. Over the top, it's Megan Tyler and Meyer in the left corner. And now Bree Caruso leaves it for Meyer, left side. Whistle. 3-second call in the lane on the Mustangs. So LeRoy has a chance to gather some momentum going into the second with 7 seconds left. Midcourt, it's picked off by Meyer. Right side bounce pass. Abby Belcher with a shot at the buzzer. The first period's history here at the Corral. Your score through one on the Dansville Mustangs Sports Network. It's Dansville 20, LeRoy 9. The final possession, supposedly, Dansville with some good anticipation and defense. Kaylee Meyer on the feed. Abby Belcher with the bucket at the buzzer, and the Dansville Lady Mustangs, through one, have themselves an 11-point advantage. In the 8-9 matchup, out front, second period underway as Angela Allen takes it across midcourt. Now Tresco leaving it for McKenzie, and on top, Gambra. Right side, Tresco. McKenzie had the ball knocked away momentarily. McKenzie, right side corner for three, no good. Rebound, Kaylee Meyer. Leaves it for Chelsea Tyler. Pushing it up the floor for Dansville. Left side wing, it's Megan Tyler. Over the top opposite Meyer. And back on top left side, Megan Tyler. High post pass, Caruso. Kaylee Meyer. Opposite, it's Megan Tyler. High post pass for Bree Caruso. Megan Tyler launching three, no good. Rebound out of bounds to LeRoy, as there were only 2 seconds left on the shot clock when Dansville launched that one. So a minute into the second quarter, Dansville with that 11-point lead in the middle. McKenzie, right side pass, it's Stefanella, whistle and traveling call. Good defense by Kaylee Meyer. Back in, Abby Allen. Kenna McKenzie, the sophomore, sits for Rob Kern's crew. Kaylee Meyer, right side, and it's Chelsea Tyler. Megan Tyler, left side corner. Meyer looking underneath, nothing there. Right side, Chelsea Tyler, high post pass, Bree Caruso, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Chelsea Tyler got it from downtown. Chelsea Tyler with a three-pointer at the 6:36 mark, 23-9, Dansville. LeRoy up the floor, right side, Stefanilla off of the breaking of the press. So Stefanilla with the bucket, 23-11, Dansville. Chelsea Tyler right side, in the corner it's Kaylee Meyer. Left side, Megan Tyler now back on top. Bree Caruso into the paint, puts the shot up underneath, no good. Rebound taken down by Aaron Patinella, who has just checked in. Patinella comes up with a shot, can't get it to go. Shot clock goes off, jump it up, they say. Shot clock went off first, they said. Maddie Lee looking to check back in for Dansville, and here she comes now. Megan Tyler to sit down. 23-11, Dansville with the lead. LeRoy with the basketball, and Angela Allen inbounds in the backcourt. Ball knocked out of bounds, last touch by Chelsea Tyler. 23-11, Dansville with the lead. Dambra across midcourt, weaves her way into the paint, dumps it off right side, and all alone underneath there, Stefanilla. Stefanilla with the bucket. It is a 10-point ball game again. Maddie Lee, high post pass to Caruso. Kaylee Meyer along the baseline. Right side, Chelsea Tyler for three. No good. Kaylee Meyer collects the rebound, though. Maddie Lee out front, 7 on the shot clock. Caruso into the paint, running one-hander off the window and gets it to drop. Bree Caruso, she knows what to do with the basketball when she gets it. 5:09, and it's a 25-13 Dansville lead. Cross court, traveling beforehand. Kenna McKenzie is back for the Knights. Caitlin Tresco checks out. Also in, Karina Dunn. Goose is back, and Dambra takes a seat. 25-13, Dansville by a dozen with 5 minutes left to play in the first half. Right side, it's Tyler, and on top, Lee outside the arc on the left. Kaylee Meyer returns at Lee, high post pass, it's Caruso. Lee out front for three, no good. Rebound out of bounds to LeRoy. Dansville hit a trio of long-range threes in the first period. Cross-court pass, good anticipation by Caruso. Maybe too good. Ball tipped off of her fingertips, got her in the shoulder, and out of bounds to LeRoy. Ball comes in, left side corner, Stefanella out front, and now it's Abby Allen trying three, no good, tipped up by Goose Dunn, and a four-court pass. Lee underneath, shooting off the window, can't get it to go. Rebound for the Knights. Ball knocked away by Tyler. In the backcourt, Knights still trying to break the pressure. Forecourt, it's McKenzie. Left-hand side out front, Angela Allen, no good. Rebound, McKenzie in the paint, jump it up, they say. It's going to be Dansville basketball on the alternate possession rule with 4:05 showing on the first half clock. Ainsley Belcher's back, Aaron Patinella out. Marley Grimsley with a semi-healthy lineup, and of course missing the shooting of Sydney Stone, let alone the other things that Sydney can do. Out front, Caruso to the paint, jump it up, they say, and it's going to be LeRoy basketball. Caruso tried to take a step toward the bucket. and went down. Cross-court pass picked off by Tyler. Tyler in the paint. Jumping up, they say, as McKenzie got a piece of that basketball as well. Dansville's going to get it back. 25-13, Mustangs with the lead here in B2 girls basketball on DMSN, the Dansville Mustangs Sports Network. Caruso out front. Lee, high post pass. Ainsley Belcher with a power move to the hole. No good. Rebound tip to the corner. Meyer out front. High post pass. It's Caruso. Caruso, dribble drive, shoots. Can't get it to go. Whistle and a foul call. It's on Caruso. Offensive foul. Breeze second. So the Knights, with some good defense of their own, will not let Dansville run away and hide in this one. McKenzie out. Caitlin Tresco back in for LeRoy. Tresco spins away from trouble in a 3-on-1. Right side, Stefanella has the ball knocked away by Kaylee Meyer. Out front, stolen away by Tyler. Tyler up the floor on the left-hand side. Has the ball knocked away. Good hustle that time defensively by the 5'4" sophomore Abby Allen from LeRoy. Pick Tyler's pocket. That would have been an easy layup otherwise. She'll shoot three instead. No good. Rebound out. Last touched by LeRoy. Dansville gets it back. As Ainsley Belcher tried to save that back in. Ainsley sat out that Geneseo game with a hip injury, and good to see her back. 3:14 left to play in the first half. Dansville with a 25-13 lead. Lee with a jump stop, a shot, and a score. So Lee with a bucket in the paint. 27-13 Dansville. Kaylee Meyer with a steal at midcourt. Left side, it's Caruso. Dumps it down low. Belcher in the paint, shooting, can't get it to go. Rebound taken down by LeRoy. Stefanella up the right side. Running one-hander, no good. Whistle and a foul called on Maddie Lee. Two-shot foul, says Pete McCabe. So, on the stripe will be Lindsay Stefanella. Stefanella, 4 points already in this period. 2:50 left. Dansville with the lead, and Stefanella drills the first one. LeRoy, a perfect 3 for 3 from the line in this ball game on the road. Stefanella with another one, and no good. 1 of 2. Chelsea Tyler collects the carom, and it's Dansville by 13. Lee, timeout. Marley Grimsley. 2:42 left to play in opening round Section 5 girls basketball. You're watching it on DMSN, the Dansville Mustangs Sports Network. 2:42 left in the first half. It's Dansville 27, LeRoy 14. Trying to jumpstart both the offense and the defense in front of the Dansville bench. And, of course, I'm sure Rob Curran doing the same for LeRoy. His team finds themselves down by 13. 27-14. And, of course, winner goes on, loser goes home. And it's not a situation now where you can say, okay, well, we'll get it done in the next game, and that next game may not be till next season. So, Mustangs with a 27-14 lead. Don't forget, on Saturday, boys basketball, number 1 seeded Dansville against either 8th seeded Virtus or 9th seeded Wayland Cohocton. Those two teams will play in Rochester tomorrow night. The winner will take on Dansville here at 6 p.m. We'll have it for you here on DMSN, the Dansville Mustangs Sports Network. Meyer, Chelsea Tyler. Ball taken away. Stefanella ahead. Right side. Allen with a shot, no good. Rebound saved in by Ainsley Belcher. Kaylee Meyer off to the races. Looking to go coast to coast. Got it, and a foul called. Meyer with a 2+1. Karina Dunn with her second personal. So Meyer with a 2+1 opportunity with 2:21 left to play as Dansville has extended their lead to their largest lead of the night. Meyer can't get the free throw to go down. So 5 points for Kaylee, and it is a 29-14 lead. Whistle out front. Going to be against Dansville. I believe it was Kaylee Meyer who was whistled for the foul, and that's who it is. So the Knights in front of the Dansville bench. Dambra looking to put it in play. Still looking, right side corner, and Kaylee Meyer swats it away again. Kaylee Meyer, good anticipation, good quickness. Dambra again looking to get it in, still looking to get it in. Ball knocked away, taken away by Maddie Lee. Caruso pushing it up the floor for the Mustangs in a control break, right side. It's Kaylee Meyer, ducks inside, leaves it for Ainsley Belcher, off of the window, no good. Rebound, it's Lee, left side corner, downtown, and she's got it again. Lee for three. 32-14 Dansville. In the back corner, now into the forecourt. It's Abby Allen, left side, Stefanella. Puts it up, no good, whistle and a foul called. Two-shot foul. It's going to be on Chelsea Tyler. That's her second. And Stefanella to the line. 1:40 left to play in period number 2. Buries the first one. Lindsay, the 5'8 sophomore, with 6 points in the ball game. Fairly young LeRoy team, so their future is certainly ahead of them as well. And I'm sure they've surprised a few folks this year as well, as young as they are. 32-15, 32-16. So Stefanella drains them both. 16-point game, 1:35 left in the first half. Kaylee Meyer outside the arc. Swing it left side for Lee. High post pass, Caruso. Chelsea Tyler left side. It's Lee again. Caruso, the foul line, cuts underneath, shoots and scores. Caruso with the deuce with 1:16 left to go. Left side bounce pass, too hot to handle for Goose Dunn. Basketball goes Dansville's way as Kenna McKenzie and Angela Allen are back for the LeRoy Ball Club. 1:11 showing on the timer. 34-16, Dansville with a lead and possession. Chelsea Tyler right side. Lee left side corner. It's Caruso. Right side, Chelsea Tyler downtown. No good. Rims it out. Gets her own rebound back. Dumps it down. Belcher out front. Lee. High post pass. It's Caruso. Caruso right side corner. Tyler dumps it into the paint. Belcher with a shot, whistle, and a foul called. I believe it was on Dambra. And that's who it is. Maura Dambra, her first. And Ainsley Belcher to the free throw line with 42 seconds left. Dansville with a 34-16 lead. Ainsley looking for her first points of the night. Coming off that hip injury. Sidelined her for about a week. No good on the first one. She'll get another. 34-16, Dansville in the lead, and the winner gets the dubious distinction of visiting number 1 Mid-Lakes on Friday night at 6. Belcher gets one of two, 35-16. Out front, ball stolen away by Lee. Ahead, left side, it's Caruso. Slicing, dicing, scoring. Caruso off of the steal, 37-16. Meyer with a steal for Dansville. Out front, Tyler short jumper, no good. LeRoy collects the rebound. 15 seconds left. McKenzie, traveling call. Or no, it's jump ball they called, and possession arrow goes to LeRoy. So with 13 seconds left, and it comes out front. McKenzie looking, shoots downtown, no good. Rebound to the Mustangs with 4, with 3 ahead. It's Belcher at the buzzer, no good. We've come to the end of one half of play in girls Section 5 basketball at the Corral in Dansville. You're watching girls sectional basketball live on DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. Your score at halftime, Dansville 37, LeRoy 16. Well, it's halftime here at the Corral. Listening in, viewing tonight, Section 5 girls basketball, Class B2 style, first round play as the 8th-seeded Dansville Mustangs lead the 9th-seeded LeRoy Acton Knights 37-16 at halftime. The Dansville Mustangs jumped out to a quick lead as Maddie Lee, 10 seconds into the game, buried a three-pointer that got things going. LeRoy managed to squeeze within 2 when Caitlin Tresco knocked down a couple of free throws, but that's as close as the Knights have gotten the rest of the way. Dansville continued to extend that lead as the first period went on. Chelsea Tyler buried a 3. Maddie Lee an old-fashioned 3 and a long-distance three-pointer. Kaylee Meyer knocks down a 3, and Abby Belcher on an assist from Kaylee Meyer with a steal at the buzzer beats the clock and gives Dansville a 20-9 lead at the end of one period of play. In the second, it looked like LeRoy might try and make their way back in, getting a bucket quickly, but Dansville turned it on offensively and defensively. Bree Caruso with 6 second quarter points. Maddie Lee and Chelsea Tyler each hit 3-pointers from downtown, and Lindsay Stefanella, the 5'8 sophomore for LeRoy, scores all 7 Knights points in the second quarter as Dansville outscores LeRoy 17-7 in that second quarter and extends their lead by 10. And that's we stand here at halftime, 37-16, but don't count the Knights out. The job is not done yet. And I think Marley Grimsley is reminding Dansville of that in the locker room now as well. Taking a look inside the numbers thus far in the first half for Dansville, they have been led by Maddie Lee's 13 points, a couple of downtown 3-pointers, in addition to an old-fashioned 2+1 3-pointer. Chelsea Tyler, a couple of threes. She has 8. Bree Caruso, all 6 of her points came in the second quarter. Kaylee Meyer with 5. Abby Belcher with 4. Ainsley Belcher with 1. Dansville 2 of 5, 40% from the free throw line in the first half. Foul situation there. Bree Caruso and Chelsea Tyler each with 2. Ainsley Belcher, Maddie Lee, and Kaylee Meyer each with 1. On the LeRoy side of the coin, they have been led by sophomore Lindsay Stefanella's 7 second quarter points. Kaylin Tresco, she scored all 4 of hers in the first quarter. Abby Allen with a 3. And Mara Dambra with a 2. LeRoy from the line, 5 out of 6 on the road. Foul situation there, 2 on Karina Dunn, 1 each on Kenna McKenzie, Kaylin Tresco, and Maura Dambra and Abby Allen as the second half gets set to get underway. The Dansville Mustangs with a 37-16 lead. And as we mentioned, the dubious distinction of the winner of this game will be to play at number 1 Mid Lakes on Friday night in a game that has been changed from a 7 o'clock game to now a 6 o'clock game. So that game now at 6 as the folks told us prior to this one tonight, Marley Grimsley and Rob Kern both mentioned to me or asked me, do you know they changed Friday's game time? And I hadn't when I had gotten here, but we do pass that information along to you. The winner of this game will play at number 1 Mid Lakes at 6 p.m. on Friday night. Be sure you're with us here on the Dansville Mustangs Sports Network for boys basketball action Saturday night. First round play for the Dansville Mustangs, who had a bye in tomorrow night's round, being the number 1 seed. And our congratulations to Dave Mooney for also being named Coach of the Year in Class B2. Well deserved, no doubt about it. Dansville, the 1 seed at 16-4. They will take on the winner of tomorrow night's Virtus versus Wayland Cohocton game up in Rochester. Virtus, the 8 seed, Wayland Cohocton, the 9 seed. So could it be the Golden Eagles and the Mustangs again on Saturday night? Who knows? If not, it'll be the Virtus Warriors, another red and black foe for the Dansville Mustangs from the city. We'll have to wait and see. Game time on Saturday night right here on DMSN, set for 6 p.m. Hope you'll join us then. We've got an exciting second half on tap for you. Your score at halftime in girls sectional basketball on the Dansville Mustangs Sports Network. It's Dansville 37, LeRoy 16. Well, the Dansville Mustangs just making their way back onto the hardwood as halftime expires. As we get set for third period action, winner goes on, loser goes home. Same scenario, of course, exists on Saturday night for the boys. And, of course, the winner of this game visits Mid Lakes, as we mentioned, on Friday night. And that's the way it goes in the postseason. Win and you keep playing, lose and you wait till next year. So Dansville will move from right to left here in the second half. The Oakton Knights in the opposite direction as Maddie Lee gets things underway, and Kaylee Meyer steps across midcourt. Lee, left side corner, it's Meyer. Chelsea Tyler out front, and now Lee down low. Ainsley Belcher in the paint, has the ball knocked away. Jumping up, they say. Good hustle by Lindsay Stefanilla. And LeRoy is going to get it back on the alternate possession. But Dansville fails to get those quick first couple points on the board in the third period. Ball tipped away by Ainsley Belcher and out. That ball almost went up off the glass and went in. Wouldn't that have been something? Ball comes in, knocked away by Belcher, showing her volleyball abilities as well. Ball will come in now instead for Stefanella. Lindsay Stefanella will trigger it. Abby Allen in the backcourt. In the middle, Lee with a steal. Cuts to the hole, shoots, and is fouled. And Maddie Lee will parade to the charity stripe after Abby Allen picks up her second personal, first here in the second half. And Lee, from the line with 7:38 left to play, nails the first one. 14 for Maddie Lee. It's got another one coming. The Southpaw senior knocks it down. 39-16. Dansville with their largest lead of the ball game. Full court pressure. It's Tresco ahead. Right side out front. Running one-hander in the paint. No good that time for Jennifer Pullyblank, who has just checked in. Ahead, Belcher, right side pass. Good touch pass that time from Meyer to Ainsley Belcher. A quick touch pass toward Bree Caruso, but too hot to handle. And the Knights, Kaylee Meyer with a steal at midcourt for Dansville. Left side, it's Lee. Meyer on top. Right side, it's Chelsea Tyler. Over the top. High post pass. Ball back out front. And left side, it's Tyler, and now Caruso spins to the right. Chelsea Tyler for three, no good. Long rebound, tipped to the right side corner, last touch by Dansville. Ainsley Belcher got a hand on it, but couldn't control it. And the Knights will put it back in play. Allen, cross court, picked off by Lee. Underneath for Ainsley Belcher, shot no good. Rebound, Pullyblank. Goes the other way with it. Knights right side, it's Stefanella taking it along the baseline. Whistle and a foul, and I believe it was Ainsley Belcher. No, check it. Maddie Lee, they said. So Lee with her second personal. Checking in for the Knights, Kenna McKenzie. And Abby Allen sits down for the moment. So Lindsay Stefanella on the line. She's been there a couple times before in this game. 8 points in the ball game now for Stefanella. 39-17, Dansville with the lead. The sophomore drains them both. See, 5 of 6 from the line. 39-18, and Tyler gets it in now to Caruso. Back to Tyler. Tyler ahead. Lee across the timeline. Left side bounce pass. It's Meyer on the low side blocks. Lee cutting across the lane. Scoops off the window. No good. Rebound to the Knights. Stefanella to midcourt. Gets some help on the far side. Stefanella has it knocked away. Ball squirts toward the end line and out of bounds. Last touched by Dansville. Ball too hot to handle for everybody on that play. 6:14 left to play in the third. Dansville with a 39-18 lead. You're watching girls sectional basketball on DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. Right side, Stefanella feeds McKenzie. Leaves it for Tresco. Cutting to the baseline. Shot no good. Belcher with a rebound. Kaylee Meyer, forecourt pass on the left. Lee slicing, shooting, no good. Whistle and a foul called. It's going to be on Dansville. I believe that was on Maddie Lee, they called it. Or is it on Belcher? And let's see what Joyce Fay has learned from Pete McCabe on that call. 5:49 left to play here in this third quarter. 39-18 Dansville with a lead. Apparently there's no foul on the call. Ahead now. Ball knocked away. Picked up by Lee. Out front. Ainsley Belcher cutting to the hole. Shooting and scoring. Ainsley off the steal and the deuce. 41-18 Dansville with 5:34 left. Jump stop. Whistle and a foul call that's going to be on Ainsley Belcher. Her second. And on the line, Stefanella again. And she has been making her living at the line right now. 41-18. And gets the first one to go. Lindsay Stefanella. Dansville 41-19. Stefanella, another one. Got it. Pretty cool customer for a sophomore, all I can say. The lead inbound it. In the middle, it's Bree Caruso. Across midcourt, left side, it's Meyer with a shot and the score as the Mustangs break it well. Meyer from Caruso. 5:18, and it's 43-20 Dansville. Kaylin Tresco, whistle and a foul out front. It's going to be on Bree Caruso. That's her third. So Caruso with her third personal. Inbounds in the right side corner. Stefanella out front. Swings it back on top. Looking to penetrate. Whistle and a foul called on the Mustangs. And let's wait and see. Two-shot foul for Angela Allen. And that's on Chelsea Tyler. That's her third. So Allen on the line. 5:06 left. They'll get the first one to go down. Megan Tyler in. Megan Tyler in for Chelsea. Well, not quite yet, they say. So Angela Allen, the second one on the way. Dansville with a 23-point advantage and nails the second one. 43-21, and now Megan Tyler in for Chelsea. Let's see if we see Taylor Hampshire or Eleni Montezoris, the two JV call-ups before the night is out. Left side, it's Maddie Lee. Zone defense for the Knights. Ball tipped away by Tresco, taken away by McKenzie. McKenzie, double dribble on McKenzie as Maddie Lee upset the apple cart a little bit, got a piece of that basketball initially. 43-21, 4:48 left to play in the third. Dansville with a lead. On top, left side, it's Lee. Meyer, high post pass to Caruso. Caruso spinning away right side, bounce pass underneath. Belcher, shot, no good, gets her own rebound back. Jumping up, they say. It's Dansville basketball as she and Goose Dunn were both after it. 43-21, Dansville with the lead. Meyer, left side corner. It's Megan Tyler. No good. Long rebound, Caitlin Tresco for LeRoy. Up the floor on the left-hand side, cuts to the baseline, shot no good. Meyer with a rebound, forecourt pass. Lee leading the pack, going coast to coast for the shot and the score. Lee, coast to coast off of the steal. 4:12 left to play in the third quarter with your score now on DMSN. The Dansville Mustangs 45, the LeRoy Oacton Knights 21. So Rob Kern trying to get the Knights back on track. Harley Grimsley powwows with his Lady Mustangs, and one of these teams will extend their season and give it a shot at number one on Friday night. So the Knights with the basketball. Abby Allen leaves it on top. Angela Allen, and now into the paint. Ball comes back out front. McKenzie looking to dribble drive. Traveling called on Kaylee Meyer as she tried to slam on the brakes after coming up with that steal, but LeRoy gets it back. 45-21, Dansville with the lead. 3:53 left to play in the third. Tambra out front. Angela Allen, right side. Abby Allen running one-hander off the window, no good. And Kaylee Meyer comes out of there with it. Ahead, Lee, left side. Lee with a shot. And no, they called Lee for a charge. Lee with her third personal, so the Knights with some good defense there. Right side, Abby Allen leaves it on top. Tambra leaves it out front. Angela Allen running one-hander, shot blocked. Ainsley Belcher with a rebound. Ball knocked out of bounds by McKenzie. As Kaylee Meyer puts it in play for Dansville. 3:20 left. Caitlin Tresco and Lindsay Stefanilla in. Goose Dunn and Kenna McKenzie take a seat for the Knights. Left side, it's Lee. Down low, it's Belcher spinning into the paint. Right side corner, Megan Tyler. No good. Rebound, whistle, and a foul coming over the back. It's Ainsley Belcher. That's her third. And I believe it's going to be 1-1 on the other end. All right, now Abby Belcher called back to the battle. Abby in, Ainsley out. 45-21, and on the line again, Lindsay Stefanilla. 3:06 left to play in the third. Misfires on the first one. 45-21, Dansville with a lead, but the foul's starting to pile up and catch up to Dansville here. So No, she gets one of two, 45-22. Lee in the middle, it's Caruso. Ahead on the left, it's Kaylee Meyer all alone for the shot and the score. 9 points for Kaylee Meyer. 47-22, Dansville. Out front, Abby Allen. Out front, it's Dambra cutting along the baseline. Whistle and a foul called on Abby Belcher. Her first, and Dambra will go to the line. 47-22, Dansville with a lead, and Dambra now with 3 points in the ball game. Mora, a 5'7" junior. 2:44 left to play in the third. Dansville with a 47-23 lead. And she gets one of two. Abby Belcher with a rebound. Lee ahead, right side, whistle and a timeout, Dansville. You're watching girls basketball on the Dansville Mustang Sports Network in Class B2 sectional play. It's Dansville 47, LeRoy 23. So Dansville with a 47-23 lead, but 4 players with 3 personals: Bree Caruso, Ainsley Belcher, Chelsea Tyler, Maddie Lee. 3 of the 5 starters. Or 4 of the 5 starters. Lee out front, dribble drive, baseline left, no, whistle and a foul called. Somebody reached in, and it looked like it may have been Stefanilla. That's her first, and Maddie Lee goes to the line. 2:26 left to play in the third, and Dansville looking to extend the lead. Maddie can't get the first one to drop. 17 for Lee unofficially. 13 of them in the first half. So the lefty, second one, got it. 18 for Lee, 48-23. Cross midcourt. Left side corner's Dambra trying to take it along the baseline. Dribbled it on the baseline, said Pete McCabe. And the unforced turnover gives Dansville the basketball back. Winner heads off to top-seeded Mid Lakes on Friday in a 6 o'clock start. High post pass, it's Caruso. Left side, it's Lee. Cues up. 3, got it! Lee from downtown calling collect. 51-23 Dansville. Left side, down low, it's Stefanilla. Offensive foul on Stefanilla. Bree Caruso. Poetic justice. Kenna McKenzie in. Caitlin Tresco out. A minute 51 showing on the third quarter timer. Maddie Lee. And now Kaylee Meyer across midcourt. Lee on the left side. High post pass, it's Caruso. Meyer, right side wing. They'll dump it down low. Abby Belcher, left side. It's Lee. 3, no good. Rebound in the paint, whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Abby Belcher coming over the back. Her second personal foul. I believe we're shooting 1-1, if I'm not mistaken. 51-23, Dansville with the lead. And the Knights will be on the stripe. Lindsay Stefanilla. Stefanilla in the ball game, 12 points. 8 of them have come from the free throw line. Make it 9. All of LeRoy's points here in the third quarter have come from the charity stripe. She gets 1 of 2 as Abby Belcher tracks down the rebound for Dansville. Lee left side, back on top. Right side, it's Kaylee Meyer. Down low for Abby Belcher, tipped away off of Abby's hands, they said. So LeRoy regains possession. 51-24 Dansville with a lead, 1:16 left in the third. High post pass for Stefanella. Out front, and now it's Angela Allen. Opposite, Danbra out front. Abby Allen for three. No good. Rebound, Abby Belcher. Meyer ahead, right side. It's Megan Tyler. Gives it up in the paint. It's Abby Belcher with a shot. No good. Gets her own rebound back. Jumping up, it's LeRoy basketball. So LeRoy gets it back. 51 seconds left. Abby Allen across midcourt, and now Angela Allen. Allen looking to penetrate. Shot blocked. So Bree Caruso got a piece of that one and tracks it down. Third quarter, 40 seconds from being history. Dansville with a 51-24 lead. Stefanella on the low box. McKenzie from downtown. No good. Rebound, tip back in underneath. Stefanella all alone in the right place at the right time for the bucket. So Stefanella, with 24 seconds left, makes it a 51-26 game. They dump it down low. Abby Belcher off the window, no good. Gets her own rebound back. Can't get it to go. Three for a quarter, no good. And the 8.9 seconds. It's still Dansville basketball. So close, but so far. Maddie Leo put it in play. 8 seconds left in this third quarter. Out front, it's Caruso. Dribble drive. Baseline right side, lost it out of bounds. It's LeRoy basketball with 5 left. Marie Caruso on the floor again. She is a blue-collar worker out there, I'll tell you. Right side, in the corner, it's McKenzie. Whistling a foul on Bree Caruso. Bree's fourth. 0.2 seconds left to go. And McKenzie on the line. 51-26. And nails it. Kenna McKenzie, her first point of the night. 51-27. Dansville will hold the lead going into the fourth. Gets one, and that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. 3 periods in the book at the Corral in Class B2 Girls Sectional Basketball. You're watching sports action on DMSN, the Dansville Mustangs Sports Network. Your score through 3. Dansville 51, LeRoy 27. So LeRoy has 8 minutes to make up a 24-point deficit, and it is not beyond the realm of possibility, that's for sure. Stranger things have happened, but the Dansville Mustangs looking to prevent that from happening and move on to the next round. Left side, Megan Tyler on top. Swing it right side, Chelsea Tyler. And now Megan Tyler. Opposite, Chelsea Tyler again. 15 on the shot clock. Megan Tyler got it from downtown, the freshman. So Megan Tyler buries a three, 54-27 Dansville. Underneath shot for Stefanella, puts it up and in. Lindsay Stefanella, what a night she's having. A lot of those points from the free throw line, but hey, they count. Megan Tyler again back on top. It's Meyer and now Megan Tyler again. Chelsea Tyler, right side, shooting. Got it! Chelsea Tyler, so the sisters knock down threes from opposite sides of the floor, 57-29. Underneath, ball on the floor. And it will be LeRoy basketball. 6:51 left to play in the season for one of these two teams. The other moves on to the top seed in a 6 o'clock game on Friday night. Kenna McKenzie tied up in the paint by Maddie Lee, and it's Dansville basketball. Good hustle by Lee. 57-29, and the Mustangs. Dansville with a win here would go a game over the 500 mark, although that's very deceptive considering some of the competition they have played this year. Megan Tyler, high post pass for Patinella, taking it along the baseline. Lee kicks it out front. It's Kaylee Meyer downtown. Got it, Kaylee Meyer. What a night she's having. 6:24 left, 60-29 Dansville. Left-hand side, Kenna McKenzie running one-hander off the window, no good. Rebound, McKenzie can't pick it up, and Tyler does. Chelsea Tyler, forecourt pass, too hot to handle for Maddie Lee. And LeRoy gets it back. 60-29, Dansville with a lead. 9 threes on the night for Dansville. Stolen away. Tyler's going coast to coast with a shot in the score. Chelsea Tyler with a steal and a deuce with 5:50 left. 62-29 Dansville. On top, it's Abby Allen. Rims it out. Stefanello goes down, and I believe it was Kaylee Meyer who's going to get the whistle on that one, her second. And ball comes in to the Knights on the low post blocks underneath on the left. Abby Allen in, left side corner. Swing it on top. McKenzie running one-hander, no good. Gets her own rebound back. Brings it out front. Dambra, top of the window, and gets it. Dambra with a three. Dambra with a three, 5:15 left. Aaron Patinella puts it up off the glass and can't get it to drop. 62-32 Dansville. Left side, it's Angela Allen, and now Dambra. Right side, McKenzie. Abby Allen down the paint. Shot off the glass, no good. Rebound in the paint, put back up, no good. Rebound, Aaron Patinella, whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Abby Allen, her third. 4:48 left to play in the game. Dansville with a 62-32 lead. Maddie Lee at midcourt. Right side, it's Kaylee Meyer. And now Chelsea Tyler. Turns it out front, it's Lee, left side corner. Megan Tyler now, down low. Aaron Patinella has the ball knocked away and taken away. Stefanella up the floor right side. Cross-court pass. Abby Allen shoots off the glass. No good. Rebound. Tip back up. Stefanella, 2+1. Stefanella with a 2+1 as Patinella whistle for the foul. Caitlin Tresco is back. So Stefanella with 4:21 left, 62-34 Dansville. Stefanella no good on the free throw. So 62-34. Maddie Lee across midcourt. Kaylee Meyer And now Lee, high post pass, left side corner for Megan Tyler, tipped out of bounds. Now checking into the ball game, Emma Allen for Dansville. So Allen into the ball game. Allen gives it up, Chelsea Tyler, and now Maddie Lee. Right side, Tyler from downtown, no good. Rebound out front, Maddie Lee. Lee dishes it right side. Allen's shot, no good. Rebound for the Knights. Left-hand side. Out front, Caitlin Tresco across the middle of the lane. Puts it up, no good. Rebound, Maddie Lee. 3:37 left to play in the game. Forecourt right side, it's Tyler. And now Maddie Lee left side in the corner, Megan Tyler. Emma Allen has the ball knocked away from behind. And the Knights go the other way with it. Right side, it's Allen with a running one-hander off the glass and gets it to drop. So Abby Allen with a bucket. 3:08 left to play in the game, 62-36, Dansville. Megan Tyler outside the arc. Kaylee Meyer. And now Chelsea Tyler. Megan Tyler swings it back on top inside of 3 minutes now. Emma Allen brings it out front. Tyler downtown, no good. Rebound to the Knights. Abby Allen comes out of there with it. 2:38 and counting. And the Knights, Caitlin Tresco. Down low, Abby Allen in the land of the Giants. Misfires. Emma Allen with the rebound. Now we got all kinds of Allens out there. So, the left-hand side, it'll be Stephanie Youngers, Eleni Montezores, and Taylor Hampshire checking in as Lee, three from downtown. Lee with a three-pointer with 2:04 left to play. Dansville takes a line change timeout, as does LeRoy. Dana Reschke into the mix along with Jennifer Pullyblank. Dansville with a 65-36 lead. So now it's Allen, Montezores, Chelsea Tyler, Taylor Hampshire, and Stephanie Youngers out there for Dansville. On top, Tresco running one-hander off the glass, gets it to drop. Tresco with a bucket. Tresco with a deuce at the 150 mark, 65-38. Chelsea Tyler out front, Eleni Montezores, Taylor Hampshire in the corner, back out front. High post pass for Youngers, picked off by the Knights, stolen away by Montezores. Right side, it's Allen. Returns it out front, Chelsea Tyler. Taylor Hampshire with a minute and a half. Montezores. Chelsea Tyler right side. Hampshire. He turns it back on top. Swing it left side. Montezores. High post pass for Allen in the paint. Returns it out front. Montezores with the jumper. Got it. Eleni Montezores for three. So with 1:05 left, it's 68-38. Left side wing. High post pass. Zaria Newton into the mix for LeRoy. Chelsea Tyler with less than a minute to play. Dansville will move on to play number one on Friday night. Taylor Hampshire and now Montezores, left side corner. Back out front, over the top opposite. Taylor Hampshire returns it to Montezores, left side. It's Chelsea Tyler pulling the trigger. Got it! Chelsea Tyler with 31 seconds left, 71-38 Dansville. On the left side. And now on top, it's Caitlin Tresco. Tresco trying to take the baseline. Shot blocked by Montezores, whistling a foul. Eleni her first. And Tresco goes to the line with 18 seconds left to play. 71-38, Dansville with a lead. Tresco, 6 points in the game. So LeRoy will wrap the season up at 6-15. Dansville will improve to 11-10 and take its wares to Mid Lakes to battle the Screaming Eagles to see if they can silence the Eagles in their own backyard. So Tresco knocks them both down. 71-40, 15 seconds left. Chelsea Tyler out front. Gives it up. Montezor swing it right side with 5. The Hampshire. Montezores, and that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. The Dansville Mustangs move on tonight in Class B2 sectional basketball. You're watching Section 5 hoop action on DMSN, the Dansville Mustangs Sports Network. We'll be back with a post-game wrap-up in just a moment. Right now, your final score tonight from the Corral. The Dansville Lady Mustangs 71, LeRoy 40. Well, the hometown crowd leaves happy here from the Corral tonight as Dansville buries a dozen three-pointers in the game tonight and come away with a convincing 71-40 win over the LeRoy Acton Knights to advance in the Class B2 Section 5 girls basketball tournament. And now the real challenge will face them on Friday night at 6 p.m. when they visit number 1, the Mid-Lake Screaming Eagles on the road, and that is a 6 o'clock start on Friday night. The Dansville Mustangs jumped out to a quick 3-0 lead on Maddie Lee's three-pointer 10 seconds into the game. LeRoy got as close as they would get on a pair of free throws by Caitlin Tresco at 3-2 moments later. And from then on, it was all Mustangs. Dansville outscoring LeRoy 20-9 in the first quarter as they buried a trio of threes. Chelsea Tyler, Maddie Lee, Kaylee Meyer all hitting from downtown. 20-9 at the end of one. Dansville didn't stop there. They outscored LeRoy by 10 in the second quarter, 17-7, as Lindsay Stefanilla scored all 7 LeRoy points in that second period for the Knights. In the third, Dansville and LeRoy pretty tight to the vest in that one as Dansville saw the foul situation start to pile up, as Dansville had 4 players with 3 or more fouls at that point in time. LeRoy tried to claw their way back in, but then Dansville buried 6 three-pointers in the fourth quarter to give them a total of 12 on the night and a 71-40 victory. Taking a look inside the numbers for Dansville, Maddie Lee leading all scorers with 24 on the night. Chelsea Tyler with 16, including 4 three-pointers. Kaylee Meyer with 12 and a pair of threes. Bree Caruso with 6. Abby Belcher with 4. Ainsley Belcher and Megan Tyler with 3. Eleni Montezores also with 3 for the Mustangs, who on the night would go 7 of 11 from the free throw line in the ball game. LeRoy was paced by Lindsay Stefanella, who scored 19 points in the ball game and 9 of them from the free throw line. Caitlin Tresco with 8. Maura Dambro with 6, Abby Allen with 5, and 1 each for Angela Allen and Kenna McKenzie, as the Knights go 16 out of 23 from the line and finish their season with a record of 6 and 15. Dansville improves to 11 and 10, takes their gear on the road on Friday night and a 6 o'clock start at number 1 Mid Lakes. Meanwhile, be sure to join us on Saturday night. It's boys basketball on DMSN as the number 1 seeded Dansville Mustangs, with Coach of the Year Dave Moody at the helm, will take on either Wayland Cohocton or Virtus. Those two teams will meet in Rochester tomorrow night for the right to come to the Corral on Saturday night at 6. We'll have it for you here on DMSN. Our thanks to the good Lord above for giving us another great night of girls basketball action. God willing, we'll do it again on Saturday with boys basketball action. Our thanks to you for tuning in. Thanks to you for viewing tonight's action, and our producer engineer, Mike Birmingham, as well. This is Frank Williams saying so long from the Corral. The Dansville Lady Mustangs march on. Your final score tonight in B2 girls sectional basketball, Dansville 71, LeRoy 40. Good night, everybody.